everybody, I'm LEGO Separator and I'm here to provide inspiration on what to build with LEGO bricks. So today we've got a little bit of a speciality build today. So last time we created something here for our little spaceman Joey over here. We created this small little jetpack, this small little functional jetpack. But today we're going to be making something else for our little spaceman over here. We're going to be making a small little zippy spaceship. And I will show you how to make it. And I will be introducing the pieces as I go along, so feel free to pause at any time in the video to see what's going on. So without further ado, let's get started. So first things first, we're going to be making the base of our spaceship. So for that we'll need a 2x6 standard base plate in black like this. And we're going to be using these sort of boat underside pieces. They're also used for planes and stuff like that. I've got some dark grey ones over here and we're going to stick them in the middle like this. Now at the front of the spaceship, we're going to be having this 1x2 base plate with a special handle in the front. We're going to stick that at the front there. And we're going to be using these 1x1 base plates with small clips on the sides. I'm going to stick one over here and another over here. So this is the back of our spaceship and this is the front of our spaceship. Now to make everything nice and sturdy, we're going to be getting another 2x6 base plate in black as well. I'm going to go with a black and red color scheme for our spaceman, just like we did with the jetpack. So now adding onto our spaceship, we're going to be using these 2x4 triangular wedge pieces in black, and we're going to have one on either side to smooth the sides down a little bit. And we're also going to be attaching some base plates. So first of all, we're going to be using these 1x2 base plates, one on top of each other. You'll need two, doesn't matter what color they are. This is going to be the very deep end of the spaceship. There's one over here, and we're going to pile two more over here like this. Now at the front of the spaceship, we're going to attach these 1x1 side attachment bricks with one connection, one over here and another one over here. Well, you can use any combination of side attachment bricks. We're using them in black again, and on the rear end we're going to be using this inverted roof tile in black as well. We're just going to stick that onto the back like so. Now we need a few more things to finish the main structure of our craft, so we're going to get a 1x4 base plate in black again, and we're going to attach some color now. So we're going to be using these 1x2 base plates in a sort of translucent red to make it nice and shiny. Just going to stick one on either side of the seat over here, and I'm going to get this special sort of slope piece. Of course you don't have to use this, you can use a different one, in red, and we're going to stick it in this space here at the front to add a little bit of style to the front of our spaceship. And before we move on, we're just going to attach a little bit of decoration to the seating. So we're going to be using these round flat tiles in yellow, one over here and another over here. I'm going to be using these to represent the control buttons for our spaceman to use, and these small grill elements as well on the sides over here. I believe this will make sure that our spaceman is nice and comfortable. So actually, let's get our spaceman and give him a little test run. Are you sitting nicely in there? Oh yes, I am. So now it's time to take a little break and see what the fact of the day is today. So what does Johnny say over here? Okay, so tomatoes were brought to Europe by the Spanish, who discovered the fruits while on a visit to the Aztecs in the Americas. Hey, I wonder what our spaceman would find on a visit to some other planets. Okay, so we're going to resume building now, so I'm afraid, Joey, that you need to go over there for now. So we're going to start making a little bit more of the recognizable features of our spacecraft. So first of all, we're going to be using these 2x2 base plates, one over here and another over here. Just I've used red and black. Of course, I want to follow the color scheme that we made previously. And we're going to get some more side attachment bricks, just like we added onto the front. We're going to add them to the back over here like this. Now on the sides over here, I want to attach these special exhaust pieces. I don't know if you can see that very well because they're all sort of black pieces, but it's a sort of base plate with, I don't know, a thruster or an exhaust pipe attached to the side. We're going to stick one on either side over here in this space that we have left here, just like this. And now we have some sort of rocket style thrusters to push our spaceship forward. And you know what? we're going to have a little bit of decoration to that as well. We're going to be using these studs, these translucent red studs, and the stud part should fit in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they do. They should fit into these exhaust pieces just like that. And now we have some red trail inside of our thrusters. And now let's just top off the engine that we have over here, because I do want to stick the engine up here. So we're going to get this dual cheese slope in light gray. Just going to stick it over here like this. And I'm going to get this turbo air inlet. You could call it a turbo air inlet, or you can just call it an engine or something like that. And we're going to stick it on top over here. Oh, that's looking already nice and stylish over there. And at the back, where we have our side attachment bricks over here, we're going to attach a little rocket thruster as well. So we're going to get this 2x2 round base plate and this singular round stud. Now, this is going to be a little bit fiddly. We have to lodge this single round stud in the middle of the base plate like this. And we're going to get this round jumper plate like this. Is a special sort of rounded piece. Just going to stick it on top like this, and we have a little sort of engine piece or thruster piece, and we're just going to stick the bottom studs to the side attachment bricks here, and there we have a nice big grey engine hunked onto the top of our spaceship. And now there isn't much left to do for our little spaceship over here, but I suppose we could attach some additional thrusters. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these simple 1x1 rounded base plates with handles on the sides, and we're going to attach these flat round tiles. Of course, for these sort of things you don't need flat round tiles. You can use tubular pieces or something like that. You can obviously choose what design you want to go for, and another one of those translucent red studs just at the back here, and now we have ourselves a little thruster like that. I'm going to make a identical one over here like this, and we're going to get our spaceship back and stick the handles just like this into here, and these thrusters are now on a hinge, so hopefully you should be able to direct your spaceship about. Well, I'm saying Joey will probably be able to direct his spaceship about. Now let's just bring back Joey to see if he fits in there nicely. Oh yes, he does, but he looks a bit exposed. We're going to be using this handle piece, and we're going to make a little sort of shield for him. So let's put this aside, and what we're going to do is we're going to get a 2x3 standard base plate in black, and we're going to flip it upside down. Now, what I'm going to do, let me see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another one of those special handle pieces, but I'm using red because I like this red and black design, a little bit like a ladybird. We're going to stick it over here like this, and we're going to get this special slope piece that I used before. Just going to stick it here as well, and just to close things off, I'm going to be using this 1x2 base plate in black to fill off that corner over there. Now we're going to flip this back over, and we now have a little shield to go on the front of our spaceship, don't you think? We just need to attach it to these handles. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these sort of skeletal arm pieces, these black skeletal arm pieces. I'm going to stick one over here and another one, let me see, another one over here. This is why these handle pieces are so special. And we're going to get the shield of our spaceship and just going to stick it into the other handle over here, just like that. We're going to bring this round, and this is fully hingeable, as you can see, and we're just going to close him in like that, and there we've done it. So there we have it. Our little tiny spaceship over here is complete. Now I know it looks a little bit stocky and stuff like that, but I definitely think it looks pretty cool, even though it is such a small little spaceship. And I suppose there are multiple features that you can pick up from this. For instance, obviously the engine styling and these big exhaust pieces. We've got these little adjustable thrusters here at the base. And of course the main feature of this is the fact that our little spaceman is just poking out of the spaceship there because of this nice little shield that we made. He can be now firmly lodged in there, but we can move this out any ways we like, you know, like just like some modern spaceship style, and he can just jump out like that. Maybe he even has an ejection seat. But that's the end of our video, so I hope to show you more in the future. I hope this inspired you, and until next time. Happy building!